doing a note speller, but we're just spelling the major scales that we learned in our last lesson, okay? Except for here, they're written out for you. But let's get started by writing our name at the top of the page. I should just write a different name every time, just to kind of throw you, but whatever. If you look at it, first thing we're going to do is name the notes, okay, on the top. And then once we get all the way through it, then we can come back and fill in the key signature. But let's start off with this note right here is a B flat. Oh, look at my keyboard. I only have that one flat, okay? So this is a low A keyboard, all right? I know that because I have 2 and 3. So this one hanging out by itself is just the top number of 3. So my low key is B flat. All right. Here's a C. Easy. D. Easy. See, I'm just going right up the scale. Now E flat. Okay. F. Now you should be able to find these pretty fast. Okay. Try to get faster at it. And then high note is B flat. So we know that the B flat is the top of the 3 accidentals. Now I'll go straight back down. A, G, F, E flat, D, C, I'm going fast, aren't I? And a low B flat. So all the way from here to the end is my B flat major scale up and down. So B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. You may have already, if you've been playing for a while and you've been studying music in your beginning band class, you may have learned that major scale already, okay? We, as band directors, love to make you memorize your major scales because it's so important to being able to read music. Now, the last thing that we need to do on number 1 is to figure out what our key signature is. So if I look at it on all of these note names, I need to pick out my flats. So B flat, E flat, B flat, E flat. So I only have a B flat and an E flat. So that's my key signature of the B flat major scale. So whenever I have 2 flats, I know that I'm in the key of B flat. All right, same thing on number 2. See, it's exactly the same, name in the note, so let's just do it really quick. E flat. And, oh, now I have changed around my keyboard. Now I have 2, 3, 2. So I did that because I needed that low E flat. F, G, how fast can you go? A flat is the middle one. B flat is the top one. Only one note per keyboard, in case you get lost there. C, D, way up here. E flat, okay, is my high note. And now back down the scale. D, C, B flat. Probably lost about half of you. A flat, because I am going as fast as I can. F. So you might have to watch this in slow motion. Or stop the video and do it on your own and then use my video to check to see if you got it right. So the E flat major scale, let's figure out our key signature. E flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, boy, I got these. Oh, it's going backwards. B flat, A flat. So I have, remember, I have to do it in order. B, E, A. Okay? Even though here it's backwards, I still have to do it in order on the key signature. B, E, A. So this is the first time I've gotten you used to writing your own key signature. So in the key of E flat, you know that you have B, E, and A. All right? So that is a key signature for the E flat major scale. All right, if you got that down, let's move over to the second half. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about transposition. All right, let me just read you this paragraph here at the top of the page. When many instruments in the band play a written pitch, it is not the same as the actual pitch that sounds. These instruments usually have a note name in front of the name of the instrument. So, for instance, B flat trumpet, or F horn, French horn, or E flat saxophone. So, a lot of the notes that they play, that note name that they have in their title is the actual sounding pitch when the note is played. So if I want a keyboard to play a C, I just strike a C because we are not a transposing instrument. But if I want a C to sound when I'm playing on a trumpet, a B flat trumpet, I have to play a B flat. If I want a C to sound when I'm playing on an E flat alto saxophone, I would play an E flat. So that's how it works. So I just gave you all the things. Can you name 3 instruments in the band that have a note name in front of the name of their instrument? So let's call it a B flat clarinet. Okay. How about an F horn? A lot of people think that the F horn stands for French horn, but it's really pitched in the key of F. Okay, and then how about a E flat that I said a bunch of times? Saxophone. There are other instruments that have other letter names that don't play when they play a C, it's not an actual C, but it doesn't really matter that much if you can't do that. So we call this concert pitch. If I said everybody play a concert C on a bell set, totally simple, you play a C. On a B flat trumpet, you know that if I said play a concert C, you know that you would play a B flat. Okay, so that's how it works. Those are the another name for the actual sounding pitch. Okay, so many members of the band have to think and play a different note in order to play a concert pitch correctly. This is called transposition. Transposing instrument is one whose written notes are different than the actual sounding pitches. So while music for the bells is written in concert pitch and no transposition is required, you'll be often asked to play a note up or down an octave. Okay, we know that an octave is the same pitch, just 8 notes away. So on example number 4 here, this is a B flat. If I went up an octave, I would have to write a note up there. So here's an A, and if I put it up here, if I go an octave up, it's there. This is an F, an octave up is here. This is a G, an octave up. You get the idea? Here is, I should write the note name, A flat, an octave up is A flat, F. Okay. On the other instruments, they're learning about how to find the note from their own instrument. Ours is easy. It's just an octave. It's the same notes, but in 8 notes up. E, and then last note A, F, G, A. Hopefully you can use those ledger lines pretty quickly. Now, number 12 through 19, I'm spelling the note names and I'm drawing a note that is down an octave. All right, very simple. That's high note on number 12, F, G, A, B. Ooh, did I catch my key signature? You know what? On number up here, I didn't do my key signature. B flat and E flat. I better double check that any B's are flat. Any E's are also flat. Oh, we got that wrong if I didn't do that. Okay, so high B flat. Here's my next B flat. Okay, I could also go down another octave and have a low B flat. All right, F is here. A, okay, drawing an A is simple. Here's an A flat, same note, but with a flat sign. Here's an E. It's not E flat in the key signature, is it? Nope. So an E here, F, G above the staff and on the staff. That's an octave down. Here's an E flat. So I have to draw an E, and flat is not in my key signature, so I have to draw a flat there. And here's my high A. It's not an A flat in the key signature, so here's my A. All right, so if you got all the way through this, congratulations. All of that stuff at the beginning is really for the other instruments, but it's kind of helpful to know, maybe. Really all you need to know as a percussionist is how to transpose up an octave. Okay, sometimes if you learn a song in the key of, let's say in the key of C, you can also learn how to transpose it into the key of something else. So if we learn something in the key of C, we learn how to transpose it into the key of, let's say, B flat. You're playing the same melody and playing all the same notes, but transposed down a step. Gets kind of technical, but it's something that we do a lot when we're playing on the keyboard instruments. All right, one way or another, if you got the octaves, then you're ready to move on to the next lesson.